Hey everyone, Irix Guy here. Wanted to do a video review of the Jaeger LeCoultre Master Control timepiece. Now this is a very unique timepiece, as you can see, from the standpoint that it's not your typical Rolex, Omega, Breitling, Tag Heuer, etc. It's a very well-made Swiss timepiece. Now the thing that makes Jaeger LeCoultre so exceptional is that they do not submit their timepieces to the COSC. And if you're not familiar with the COSC, what the COSC is a private institute in Switzerland that evaluates the performance of a Swiss automatic or mechanical movement. Now this is exceptional because they do the 1,000 hours, and as Jaeger LeCoultre refers to it as, it's a 1,000-hour master control. So they subject every movement, and keep in mind these are in-house movements. These are not ETA movements, ETA variants. They're their own in-house Jaeger LeCoultre movements, and they subject each movement to 1,000 hours of rigorous testing. And if it doesn't meet or exceed those requirements, they reject it. As you can see right there on the dial, Jaeger LeCoultre. Jaeger LeCoultre doesn't mess around, and Jaeger LeCoultre does not need the COSC to say, you know what, I'm a chronometer. This is not a chronometer because it's not certified by the COSC. But this piece right here will rip most any certified chronometer to shreds because of the amount of rigorous testing that they subject every timepiece to. Now when you look on the back, you can see it's got the nice exhibition case back. One thing that Jaeger LeCoultre does, and a lot of other manufacturers like Rolex, even though they make their own movements, they don't really dress up their movements. They're rock solid. I don't have anything against Rolex. But what Jaeger LeCoultre does is they take it to the next level. They make a very high performance timepiece, and then they dress it up. So when you look at that movement in there, you know that this is a handmade movement that a bunch of very experienced and just super devoted Swiss people sat down on a table and put all these little pieces in there to make this exceptional timepiece that we refer to as the Jaeger LeCoultre Master Control. So this isn't your off-the-shelf, oh hey, I got a Rolex, or hey, I've got a Breitling or an Omega. This is a very exceptional, very well-engineered, meticulously engineered timepiece that a lot of people may not even be familiar with. But the people that respect automatic watches from Switzerland, when they see a Jaeger LeCoultre, they know. And this is not a mass-produced timepiece such as a Rolex, an Omega, or a Breitling. Nothing wrong with those brands. Good brands. Chronometers, great rock solid timepieces that people can wear for a lifetime. But when you're dealing with Jaeger LeCoultre, it's taking it to the next level. And I mean, that's what makes Jaeger LeCoultre so great. And you can look at this. This is on a I did go with the stainless steel option, which is kind of questionable. A lot of people prefer these in the leather strap, and I can put a strap on it if I want to, but I just like the versatility of that stainless steel bracelet that I got it on. And you know, it's got a very nice deployment class. You got your Jaeger LeCoultre logo right there for people that, most people that see this be like, is that a Rolex? And you're like, no. And you're like, oh, whatever. But the people that see it know are like, well, God, this guy knows his movements, you know. This guy's sophisticated. And that's the only thing I would expect from the Irix Guy Adventure Channel, is that level of sophistication and appreciation to details. And details is what Jaeger LeCoultre is all about. And this timepiece, I mean, the backdrop that it's in, you know, down there in those beautiful islands, right there you got British Virgin Islands in the background. That's Magen's Bay if you're familiar with this area. Just a really good timepiece, purchased from very good people, very good environment. Now this is not a dive watch. It is stainless steel. It does have a water resistance of let's see what it's got here, 5 ATM. So You know, although you could probably dip in the pool with it, I probably wouldn't recommend it, because a timepiece of this caliber, you probably don't want to test the water resistance. If you want to go swimming, get you an Omega Seamaster, get you an Omega Planet Ocean. But if you want something where you put it on your wrist and you go wherever and people are like, hey, is that a Jaeger LeCoultre? And when they say that, you're not going to get it all the time. It's not like you're going to get it like a Rolex or an Omega or whatever. But when you do get it, you're talking to a sophisticated individual that knows their timepieces. So again, this is just a testament to the brand. Jaeger LeCoultre. Very small Swiss manufacturer brand, meaning they make their own movements. Again, this is not a modified ETA. This is not something that's you know, dressed up ETA and you're like, ooh, it's our own movement. No. You know, we're not pulling a Cartier with this. We're pulling this is our own movement. You know, we're not Rolex, and we don't care to be Rolex because we don't even do the COSC. You know, they certify their own movements with 1,000 hours. 1,000 hours is referred to as master control. So when you get a Jaeger LeCoultre, you know you're getting something good. Something's going to last you a lifetime. Something that's not going to be noticed by everybody. It's not typical design you look at and it's like, oh dude, you wearing a Rolex? No. No, this is a Jaeger LeCoultre. So just look at that in its full glory right there. Just a very good timepiece. And feel free to share this video with others. I appreciate you watching, and I just couldn't be happier with this master control. Just a really exceptional, very good wrist presence, but nothing that's too dominating. I mean, you know, it's not something that's like, oh god, he's got a 50mm timepiece on his wrist. No, just a very commanding yet subtle profile. Just a very nice face, as you can see there. You know, very simplistic. You do have the date function. You know, no other complications. It's not a high-end Jaeger LeCoultre, because, you know, IRIX Guys Adventure Channel is not a high-end channel. It's born in the basement. But Jaeger LeCoultre was not born in the basement. And as you can see, just look at that quality in its full glory right there. That stainless steel, just very good wrist presence, as you can see there. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't watched my other videos already, I encourage you to do so. It's youtube.com/IRIX Guy. And y'all have a good day.